Today we are inside one of my favorite casinos here on the Las Vegas Strip. We are inside Paris. Let me flip this around, let you guys see how beautiful it is in here. Now, this is also one of the most confusing casinos to get around. All the walkways twist and turn, and it's kind of set up to feel like you're in Paris, walking the streets of Paris with all the little twists and turns. The sky is beautiful, little terraces. So we're right by Gustav's bar, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little walk and find the rideshare. Now, the Paris rideshare is one of the most frustrating and confusing rideshares to find, I think, of all the properties on the strip. Now, I'm gonna spin this around, give you guys a walk-in view. We're gonna do this how we normally do it, in a unedited fashion, real time. So however long this video takes is how long it takes to get to that rideshare pickup zone rather. So if I misspeak, you're just gonna hear that too. Now, this isn't really a sightseeing tour, but there are some beautiful sights to see in here. So the first thing we wanna do is we'll find this fountain. There's the cashier. So we wanna head back towards Restaurant Row. Right, we want to head back towards the lobby area, Vanderpump's Paris. So you want to walk up this aisle next to the table games and the slot machines. Les Elements is right in front of us. So that's how you're going to know that you are on the right path to begin with. Now, they have done a little bit better of a job showing which way to go. So you see the self-parking rideshare to the left. So we're gonna come up here, walk around this beautiful bar right here. We have quite a few people in front of us, so we're walking a little bit slower than we normally would. So Cafe Americano is up here on the left. Over to the right, we'll be passing Bordeaux Tower shortly, and the beautiful Vanderpump Paris. I think this is the only Vanderpump so far that I have not, we have not gone to, me and Jay. I don't know why. Every time we come in here, we forget to go there, like when we're gonna go for a happy hour. So we are heading up this way. The Bordeaux Tower is to the right, and we are going to continue to the left down this Restaurant Row, I guess I want to call it. There will be some more signage you're going to look for towards the convention center, self-parking, ride shares. Nobu, Bobby's Burgers, the Bedford by Martha Stewart. I hear a lot of mixed reviews about the Bedford. So if you've ever eaten at the Bedford, why don't you give us a comment and let us know what you thought of the Bedford. And while you're over there giving us a comment, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Share this video out to your friends who are going to be traveling with you to Vegas, or just Vegas enthusiasts. Dominique Ansel is over here to the right. That's a really good coffee shop. They have good coffee and good desserts and pastries, but it's a little bit expensive. I'm going to tell you that. Now, the one thing I do like that they have there is that milk shop. Over at Caesars, they have a robot that makes that milk shot for you, which is pretty cool. All right, so we're going to continue walking down this way. Back towards the convention center, there's another rideshare sign. Now, it's kind of surprising It kind of actually surprises me where they have the rideshare set up in Paris here. It's really confusing the first time I went to it. So this is where it starts to get confusing. So down this way is the convention center. Over there is the walkway that'll take you over to the horseshoe. Now this says self-park and rideshare. So I'm like, okay, where is this for rideshare? So we're gonna go up the escalators here. Say goodbye to Paris. I love movement shots like that. Going up the escalators are always some of my favorite types of shots. So we're going to continue down here. It's a lucky box. So we're walking all the way down this hallway. All kinds of fun advertisements for you to look at on your way too. Definitely have to try this salt and straw. All right, so we are reaching the parking garage here. This is a huge parking garage too, by the way. Easy to get lost in, trust me. I've done it several times. So we actually have to walk out into the parking garage. See the sign, rideshare. So the rideshare, here we go. You would think rideshare would be right here. As soon as you walked out that door, well, you would be wrong. Because basically you have to walk all the way down to the far end of the parking garage here. So basically from the center of the casino, it is, depending on how you walk, an 8 to 12 minute walk. We're walking at a pretty decent pace right now, and we are gonna hit that a little over 8 minutes to get to the rideshare zones, right? And this is also where they're gonna drop you off for the rideshare. So if you're taking a rideshare to Paris, they're going to drop you off up here. And there's not many accommodations. A lot of other properties that have the ride shares in these areas have a little sitting area that's air conditioned for you, or you know, Paris has 2 benches halfway down. So that is where you get to sit and wait for your ride share. Now you see we have someone being dropped off. Now he's got to walk all the way back to the elevators and down the escalators to get into Paris. So it's really not one of the most friendly ride shares. And we got people walking down this way to the ride share. Now, like I said, ride shares in Vegas, very confusing. I have another video where I take a monorail from MGM Grand and get dropped off at the Paris and Horseshoe station for the monorail. And that took us about a grand total of 20 minutes to get from the lobby at MGM. Well, just watch the video and you'll be able to see. So that video will be dropping before or after this one. So thank you for joining me on this walk, and stay tuned for the next rideshare video, helping you navigate Vegas like a pro. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, give a thumbs up, and share our video out to all your friends.